Let us move to Piscataway, Dan, where Rutgers, coming off an open date, 6-2, giving up 15.8 points a game.
Yeah.
Stingy.
I mean, I think Rutgers is the exception to what I just said.
They're an 18.5-point dog to Ohio State.
It's all gravy. Look, they made a bowl game. The Rutgers fan base is probably the happiest in the Big Ten, right?
Yeah.
I mean, outperforming expectations. You have, obviously, Michigan fans extremely defensive about off-field stuff. Ohio State fans that are just hating watching their own offensive line, but a little bit happier after the Wisconsin game. And you look beyond that, Rutgers is the one with the defense. Rutgers is the one generating big plays on the ground. And Rutgers is the one that, other than that Michigan game, has been an absolute pain in the ass for everybody to play. And so I think I like Rutgers here in a bit of a letdown spot. I don't think they're going to win this game. I think they're going to lose by a couple touchdowns. But
as long as they don't lose by 3 touchdowns. That's
right, exactly.
By the way, we never planned this. I just want everybody to know we don't plan this. And we don't tell each other who we're going to pick. It just so happens that Dan and I have agreed on everything. As we were going into this pick, I was like, Dan certainly won't agree with me on this one because I'm taking Rutgers here. But nope.
No, okay. So a central tenet of my picking, I've been pretty good this year. Ty's been awful, but a central tenet has always been take an underdog at home with a good defense. And so, especially if it's a bigger line, especially if it's in kind of a letdown spot for Ohio State after the NBC game, Ohio State can absolutely win this game by 31 points. But if this game were played 10 times, 100 times, I think they can cover it 75% of the time. So I'm just going with rudimentary math here in my own version of rudimentary math. And I'm going with Rutgers to cover and lose by, 14.
Yeah, I can see that. And Rutgers mucks it up probably pretty similar to the Ohio State-Wisconsin game.
Yeah.
Ohio State-Wisconsin was 10-10 in the third quarter. And then Marvin Harrison Jr. makes a catch that only Marvin Harrison Jr. can make, and the game's over. That's what probably will happen at some point in this game. But will Ohio State win by 3 touchdowns? Probably not.
If the big thing that Northwestern has done really well is, as you were reading off the defensive numbers, is they tackle well. They take care of business. And the best way to prevent big plays is not having the best corners in the world, to me, that are smothering receivers downfield. It's just tackling in the open field. It's just having a 3-yard run not turn into 9, having an 8-yard catch not turn into 21. And so Ohio State has the talent to do all of those things on offense. But if Rutgers can wrap up and make those open field tackles like they've been doing this year, then with Ohio State's own struggles in the red zone and turning 7s into 3s too often, I think Ohio State can be limited here.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game, and I do think Rutgers keeps it close, especially early, which they did against Michigan as well.
Yeah.
So the short tackling thing is especially against this kind of offense. If you can make open field tackles against Ohio State, you have somewhat of a chance. I'm not going to say you're going to win the game, but you have somewhat of a chance. And I'm with you here. So we both got Rutgers to cover. How about it, Scarlet Knights?
The capital of Big Ten football, Piscataway, New Jersey.
Exactly. Who knew? Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder, subscribe to this channel right here so you never miss an episode of Andy Staples On 3. And by the way, watch all the other great videos on the On3 Sports YouTube channel.